Today we'll be looking at the top 5 brokers in the UK for Forex traders right now. We'll be looking at regulation, fees, user experience and much more. Let's get into it. So before we get started, if you want to check out any of the brokers mentioned today, you can click the link in the description, or you can check out tradingbrokers.co.uk and look at all of the reviews, in-depth articles and broker side-by-side comparisons for UK traders. Right, let's go. So at number 5 we have XTB. XTB is one of those brokers that provides both investing and trading services. They use their own proprietary platform, XStation, so similar to Plus 500 and similar to Trading 212 if you've used both of those platforms. They also offer ISAs, so it's a kind of investing and trading hybrid. This means that they are not great at providing the trading experiences that the likes of maybe some of the other brokers that we're going to come on to are, but they do provide for UK investors a nice way to get into ISAs and to dip their toes into trading. They're fully regulated, they're based in Poland, and they're one of the largest brokers in Poland. However, there are a couple of negatives, and mainly they're related to if you are a pro trader, you will not be able to use your MT4, MT5 platform, and at the moment it's not integrated within the TradingView system, so you will not be able to integrate this XTB platform with TradingView, just as you wouldn't be able to do with a Trading 212 or a Plus 500. And number 4, we have CMC Markets. Now, CMC Markets was founded in the 1980s. It's a very old broker, but it's a very reliable broker. And in fact, this is the first broker that I really went onto when I first started trading. They provide a relatively complicated user experience. It's not the easiest. However, they have a huge range of instruments, over 6,000 different instruments. So it's comparable to something like an IG. They offer spread betting and they offer trading on a GIA, so a general investment account. The user experience is not beginner friendly, so if you are just opening a CMC platform, it might take about half an hour to an hour to actually get used to the platform and start trading on the platform. However, given the depth and experience of the broker itself and the spreads, it's actually worth getting to know this broker and start trading. And number 3 is Vantage Markets. Vantage Markets is one of those brokers that you have definitely not heard of, but is FCA regulated. It actually provides an excellent user experience. They offer the same kind of features and functionality as Pepperstone, the same kind of range of instruments, both minor and major pairs, and you can access them via MT4, MT5 or their own proprietary platform. Vantage Markets also offers a raw account. This is a raw ECN account. This means that you can be entered at your correct price without having to worry about slippage or the spread cost, meaning that you can reliably trade at the price that you want to trade at. And number 2 is IG. Now, IG is a major international broker. They're based here in the UK with offices all around the world, and they're dedicated to providing the widest range of instruments to trade with over 6,000 stocks and all major and minor Forex pairs. I'd recommend IG if you're a moderately experienced trader, someone who would like to trade stocks primarily, but not really know how to get started. You can go simply onto their panel at the left-hand side. You can have a look at the stocks that they offer, and you can start trading within minutes. Again, with IG, it's not the easiest experience to get started. They do offer MT5 integration and MT4 integration, so you can use your preferred platform as needed. They also offer TradingView integration. And number 1 is Pepperstone. Pepperstone is one of those brokers that you have heard of, but you may not be using. In my view, it's the best broker for Forex trading. They offer a wide range of both major and minor pairs, and they offer CTrader, MT5, MT4, and TradingView integration, so you can trade whatever you want, wherever you want, which is really what traders are looking for. I would recommend Pepperstone for beginners, intermediate traders, and even advanced traders. I started using Pepperstone 2 years ago, and it was an extremely valuable experience. When I started using CTrader, I could create my own algorithmic bots and start trading with CBots. Pepperstone also offers a Razor account. The Razor account operates very similarly to the way that Vantage's ECN Raw account works, which means that you can be entered in at the price that you requested and not have to worry about the spread cost eating into your profit up front. But once you close your trade, they will take $3.50, which is equivalent to about £2 off of the loss or profit from your entry. If you're looking for the broker with the tightest spreads, then that would be either between IG or Pepperstone, but there's also Vantage Markets raw ECN account, which is very similar to Pepperstone's Razor account. So have a look at the spreads, compare them both and see how they stack up for you. If you're someone who's just starting out, then Pepperstone is probably the best option for you. If you're someone who is looking for more instruments to trade, then I would consider using CMC or IG. If you're looking for an account that's good with both ISAs and trading, then XTB might be the place for you. Now, why isn't Trading 212 or Plus 500 or eToro, any of the major brokers that we hear about or see every single day being advertised on TV in the UK, why don't they even make the list? Well, there's a couple of reasons. Trading 212 is a proprietary platform where you're locked in and you have to essentially trade what they tell you to trade. They do not offer a wide range of instruments to trade. They also have spreads that are wider than normal. They're not a dedicated Forex broker. They're not a dedicated stock broker. They're for people who like to dabble. There's a difference between Trading 212 and XTB. XTB does actually focus on trading first and then investing second, whereas Trading 212 seems to actually, despite its name, offer ISAs first and then trading second. Plus 500 is a similar deal. Plus 500 has its own proprietary platform. It's very nice, very easy to use, and very easy for beginners to get started. Perhaps it's one of the best platforms to use for beginners. However, you're locked in to the platform, and the spreads that you're paying are far in excess of normal Forex brokers. And lastly, eToro. Why don't I just copy trade and use eToro or trade Forex or Nvidia stocks or Microsoft through eToro? Well, you can trade through eToro. They do offer 30-to-1 leverage, so they offer similar leverage, the cap of the leverage that we're offered here in the UK. However, eToro itself, once again, is not a dedicated Forex platform. It's not a dedicated stock trading platform. It is built more for investors than it is for traders. So I hope you enjoyed that video. That was just a quick rundown of the top 5 Forex brokers. There's a link in the description to all of the brokers that I've mentioned, and you can see the comparisons and the reviews of different UK brokers all in one place.